Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sanford Khan. I'm an economic consultant and business author. The title of this presentation is, well, it's different. It's called You Don't Have to Be Nice. You probably see the thumbnail picture of Mr. Trump, and I use that to get your attention. Let's face it, he doesn't exactly evoke warm, fuzzy feelings. Now, you may think this is a political presentation. No, it isn't. It has to do more with the financial field, dealing with financial people and how you should act towards them. And it goes against the grain, it goes against common courtesy and how you should think towards them. You got to remember the definition I have of financial salesman. The definition of a financial salesman is a financial salesman is a used car salesman in a fancy suit. A financial salesman is a used car salesman in a fancy suit. That's how I view them. You should always be distrustful of them. Always be distrustful of them. I don't care how many rules and regulations the Securities and Exchange Commission puts in, there's always going to be a conflict of interest between you and them. They're after your money. They want to make their commission, win their prizes, and all that stuff. So you should be distrustful. If you come across, let's say, where you're passive, you're Mr. Nice Guy, they will view you as weak and they will be aggressive towards you. You may not be weak. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying how they'll view you, and they will be aggressive towards you. Therefore, don't be nice. Don't be nice. Let me tell you a story. And this pertains more than financial salesmen. Actually, could be in the dating field for both men and women, and just meeting people in general. In the mid-1970s, I was employed by Fluor Corporation. They helped build the Trans-Alaska Pipeline Project. They were actually building the 12 gigantic pump stations. I was a cost engineer at pump station number 12. That was the last pump station that sent the oil over the mountain range to the terminal in Valdez. Now, these aren't just small little 100 horsepower pumps. These are huge stations. And it was interesting to see how they cleared the wilderness and built the pump station. I was there for about 9-10 months. Very interesting. Saved a lot of money. Came back, bought my condo, not all in cash, but paid it off rather quickly. And anyways, I digressed. Before we went to the field, I was in Fairbanks, and we had a orientation meeting. And in the orientation meeting, they told us to be careful of animals, especially coyotes and wolves, but especially coyotes that seem to be very friendly towards humans. Because the natural instinct of a animal in the wild, or any animal, is to be a little bit, when they don't come in contact with people that often, is to be distrustful of humans and keep their distance. So when I'm telling you, when people come across, especially financial salesmen, but it could be in any sphere of life. Let me get comfortable here. It could be in any sphere of life. Dating, finance, business, whatever. And they come across super friendly. Super friendly. I'm not talking about just cordial or friendly or being sociable. I'm talking about like your long lost brother or sister, and they really come across very friendly and hug you, and super friendly and oily type atmosphere. You know, it's I think the word is unctuous. They just unbelievably friendly. You be careful, because that's not normal when strangers meet each other. They should be a little bit distrustful and have a distance there until you trust the person. They may be rabid. They may be rabid. So that's how you should think of financial salesmen. They may be rabid, and you should go on the offensive. One of the things you should do, especially, just like I said, this is on the finance field. Financial salesmen is take the offense. Go on the offensive and ask them point blank, what is your commission on the product or service they're selling? Just go ahead and ask them, and don't back down. And when you ask for the commission, not only their percent commission, but do they win any prizes? Do they win any trips? And if they have loans, are these loans granted to them at very low interest rates because they meet their goals, or the loans are forgiven? Ask them these questions. What are the commissions? Because you see, whatever the commissions are, and you must be aggressive. You don't have to be nice. You don't have to be nice. Go for them. Ask them. This is important because the more they're paid, it comes out of your rate of return. There's no free lunch. And if you go to their office and see how beautifully it's decorated, works of art, beautiful furniture, guess who's paying for it? You are. They aren't. It comes out of the commissions. It comes out of the sales. You're paying for that. So that reduces your rate of return. There's no free lunch, like I said. No free lunch. Be aggressive. Another thing you got to be careful of, and I mentioned this in one of my other videos, is suitability. If they're starting to push a product or service on you, especially a financial product, whatever it is, only you can determine if it's suitable. And you should ask them, why is this suitable for me? And don't back down. Ask them that. Why is this suitable for me? Make them explain why it's suitable for you. And if you don't feel it's suitable for you, you go up into their face and you tell them, I don't think this investment is suitable for me. And you don't have to give them reasons. You just tell them that. And you don't have to do it in a low voice. Be aggressive. Just get in their face and say, this is not suitable for me. And if that's a legal term, by the way, suitability. And if they still come at you and want to sell you this investment, there's something wrong. Let me give you an example. A long time ago, I responded to a local television. A lady was in the commodity business. I was selling investments in commodities. This is a long time ago, so I don't exactly know what commodity it was. It's also not important. And I called her up. She sent me some information, and then she called me back, which is fine. I agreed to that. And I studied the information, and while we're talking on the phone, I said I studied it, and this is not suitable for me. This is how she reacted. And this is how any reputable salesperson should react. She said, thank you very much for your time. Take care. Goodbye now. She backed down. And if they don't back down when you say it's suitable, it's not suitable for you, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. They're being pushy, you push back. What is it, Newton's third law? Use it. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Do the equal and opposite reaction, +1. Look, like the title said, you don't have to be nice. There's a little continuation of this. You don't have to be nice. Just be aware how bad you're treating them. Because if you're aggressive and you put them on the defensive, you'll see where they're coming from, and then you can make up your mind if whatever they're selling you is good for you. Anyways, I've been speaking a little bit longer than I really wanted to, so I'd like to end it like I end all my presentations. Well, if I can remember, of course. In the environment that we're in, economic, political, social environment, remember, liquidity is king, not Elvis. Appreciate if you could pass this video on to other people, at least tell people about it. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube video. Until we meet again, may you grow and prosper. Be well, my friends. Take care now.